500 notes for a haircut. That's the cheapest haircut. If you want a nice perm or something like that, serious money. This is Berkeley Square. You're in the heart of Mayfair. The average house price of the most expensive card on the London Monopoly board is £2.5 million. Right here. This is Mayfair. In front of us, if you like fancy cars, we have the Bentley dealership for you there, ladies and gentlemen. Just coming up on the right hand side, a Bentley. Set you back £200,000 plus. You get about 20 miles to the gallon. But if you can afford the car, you can afford the petrol. If anyone likes designer clothing, just in here on your hand side is the Stella McCartney Designer Outlet. Daughter of Sir Paul McCartney. Just there, on the left hand side. If you look on your right hand side, the Coach and Horses, look at the sign sticking out. You see the model of a Coach and Horses on the sign, the small model. That's because up to the 1900s most people were illiterate. They couldn't read or write. So look for a model or a painting outside the pub to determine which pub was which pub. I still use that. If you look directly up at top to the flag, up top on the left, you see the stone people looking over. Okay, all the youngsters, look to your left. All the youngsters on your left. This is the largest toy shop in Europe. 7 floors. 234 years old. Hamleys, the toy store. If you enter with a child, you will not return. Up here on the left hand side is Mappin and Webb. They're the Queen's Jewellers, the Royal Warrants once again. It's a unique thing in central London. It's the only street in central London with uniform architecture. The full street was designed by the same man. It's facing the same stone. 1820 John Nash. Redesigned 1920 under the original concept. Just they built it higher. That was due to the invention of the elevator. It's faced in Portland stone, which is quarried in Dorset in the southwest of England. It was originally connected to Regent Street at the top to the Prince Regent's house at the bottom as a sort of grand walkway to his house, just like the Royal Mall to Buckingham Palace. The area to the right. The area to the right hand side. Technical difficulties. The area to the right hand side was Mayfair. The area to the right hand side was Mayfair. Average house price £2.5 million. This was originally a street that divided the super rich and the working class. The area to the left is called Soho. And Soho comes from the hunter's cry. Tally-ho! Soho! No longer do they hunt deer in Soho. They hunt a totally different thing nowadays. Soho is good for food. My mic keeps on cutting in and out, volume up and down. Nice bit of technology they gave me today. So on the left hand side, Soho. Now we're on Regent Street. Regent Royal. Regent Royal. Regent Royal. Regent Royal. Regent Street sounds like a royal street. And if you look above the lampposts, look above the lampposts. You see on every lamppost, and every lamppost there is a royal emblem, the crown. And the crown indicates that Regent Street is a royal street. We're on a royal land. And if you go anywhere in central London and you see a crown above the lamppost, it indicates you're on a royal land. So this is the Queen's Land. This This is the quadrant, a quarter of a circle leads into the West End. Now where I come from, we have a patron saint of everything, a patron saint of this, patron saint of that. But in the US of A, there's not many, if any, patron saints. There's one. There's one. Now if you look in front of us and on the left, you will see the patron saint of the US coffee industry, just in front of the left there, Saint Arbuckle. Also next door, next to St. Arbuckle, you have the world famous steak restaurant, MC Dunwald's. They now sell salad and porridge. And then on the left hand side, the Cheers bar and the hit TV show Cheers. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a stop for Piccadilly Circus. Piccadilly Circus, the West End of London. Nowadays, Samsung, TDK, Sanyo, Budweiser, Burger King, McDonald's, Coca-Cola, there's not one British advert, and a British billboard. In front of us, directly, Piccadilly Circus, ladies and gentlemen. Anyone ever seen Blackadder, the comedy? He wore a frilly shirt, it was called a Piccadillis. And this is what it was named after. Piccadilly is where they produced the Piccadillis. It was called Piccadilly, and this is a circus, which is Latin for circle, called Piccadilly Circus. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. That's right, I had too many sugars in my coffee earlier on. I reached the 18 sugar mark. Prepare for your partner under the statue of Eros, your love will last forever. It didn't work for me. I tried 3 times. 3 different women. If you look right up top into the sky here on the right hand side, they're the 3 women I proposed to. The 3 Gracies. In front of us, Leicester Square. Down on your right hand side, the 4 horses of the Heros. This is a Haymarket. This is aptly named. This is where people purchased hay to feed their horses at the markets, the Haymarket. It's a Haymarket. Has anybody seen Phantom of the Opera? Do you recommend it? Oh, fabulous, yes. That's a yes. Yes. Last tour somebody said no, rubbish. So, it's in here on the right hand side, Her Majesty's Theatre. Phantom of the Opera. This is a stop for Phantom. No one coming down. Changes its name with the changing of the monarchy, so soon the theatre will be called His Majesty's Theatre on the right hand side. That's the cheap and nasty tour here on the right hand side. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, does anyone like sports? Anyone like sports? Look on your right-hand side, this is the Sports Cafe. Over 65 screens. There's screens in the toilet, so you don't miss the action. The Sports Cafe. New Zealand House. Not on the official tour, always on my tour, over on the right-hand side. The information show for Scotland, yes! No High Commission, no embassy, a shop. The Texas Embassy, the Scotland shop. The Texas Embassy, the Scotland shop. The Texas Embassy, the Scotland shop. Someone's wrong here, ladies and gentlemen. Someone's very wrong. Has anybody ever eaten refried beans? Refried beans are wrong. Wrong. Baked beans on toast, ladies and gentlemen. Baked beans on toast. This is a stop for Trafalgar Square. You can take walking tours here, walking tours. The next walking tour is soon. Donatello, Michelangelo, they're all theories. I've got the largest collection. Second. Not the real ones, not the turtles. If it was the turtles, I wouldn't be here, I'd been there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, has anybody seen Master and Commanders? Pirates of the Caribbean. If you can imagine, this is the deck of a ship. Nelson's column on our left is the exact same height as the main mast of HMS Victory, Nelson's ship. And right up top, on a dark and stormy night, is where the crow's nest and a young sailor, 16 years of age, would be stationed to look